Alright, what is up everyone? We are back at the end of July for the July Blu-ray update. As I said in my last Blu-ray update, I actually made a huge order at the start of the month. Put in a little order at the end of the month as well. So I've got 18 titles here to show you. Before I show you, you can subscribe for more videos. You can thumb it up. Thumb it up, yeah, why not? Like it, you know what to do. Let's get into these titles. As I said, 18, these are all from JB Hi-Fi. They had, I think, two 20% deals at the start and end of the month. That's why I took up on them. And then they had a few deals within Disney and Steelbooks and stuff like that. But here we go. We're the Millers. I think it's like the night before I ordered this movie, I watched it again and I was like, yep, I definitely got to pick that one up. This one's really, really funny. I'm a big Jennifer Aniston guy. Who isn't? And, you know, Jason Sudeikis is pretty funny as well. So that was a great buy there. The next one is Unbreakable. Cheap plug. My last video, or two videos back, if you go and check that, I was actually talking about this on a podcast. I uploaded the clip from the podcast. We were talking about Glass. Obviously, the sequel coming up now. But this is obviously the first that started Unbreakable and Split, now Glass. This movie is actually pretty cool. I think I prefer Split, but this was a great movie nonetheless. Moving on to a classic Adam Sandler film. Don't unsubscribe for me saying that. I'm a big Adam Sandler guy, and Spanglish. I never finished this movie. I think I started it one day on TV and then I ran out of time, and then it was never available on Blu-ray, and I never could find it on anywhere in DVD because that's a obscure movie, right? And then one day in JB Hi-Fi, they're like, you order by new. I was expecting new releases, but apparently they just picked this one up on Blu-ray. So that came out in Australia on Blu-ray. Obviously, other places. Again, whenever I say this, don't be like, oh, do they not have it, or like Australia isn't the greatest Blu-ray country. It doesn't compare to America's Blu-ray collection. So don't, at me for saying some of this stuff. And same with the rare stuff. People go, oh, is it really that rare? Yes, Australia's Blu-ray game is not that good. So this one isn't rare, but it will probably be rare in a couple months. That's why I picked it up so early. This is a movie from early in the year. This is Ready Player One. I'm going to try to avoid the glare and just keep tilting it a little bit. This is a dope steelbook. Got the keys on the front. I don't mind the colouring. I think they could have taken some different colours, but they got the green, the silver, and the orange. But they're the three keys. The back art's pretty cool as well there. And then just I don't mind the green on the side as well. But this was a cool movie. I did a review on it. Cheap plug. Check it out if you want to hear extensive thoughts. But I thought this was a cool movie. And the steelbook is on new release. I think it was going for $40. And then I got 25% off, so I got it for $30. And I already looked. I was like, oh, this is probably going to go out of date, out of print, which a lot of them do. And I looked it up, and already on eBay they were selling them for $60. And I was like, all right, I'll get it while it's still in stores because it is. But I was happy for that pickup. Another one, Prisoners. This one I picked up because of Jake Gyllenhaal. I really like Jake Gyllenhaal. I think I picked this one up. I'm hesitant with it now that I'm speaking, but I'm pretty sure I did get this one. I love Jake Gyllenhaal. One of, if not my favourite actor right now. And I need to start watching more of his stuff. I have not seen this one, so I definitely need to check that one out. And as we talk about Jake Gyllenhaal, I picked up another one that I watched on Netflix before I ordered it. And this movie's so damn good. Holy shit. Nightcrawler. This is, out of probably everything I've got, this is my biggest recommendation. This movie is phenomenal. It is very undervalued. People don't talk about it. It got Oscar snubbed in everything. It is so good. Jake Gyllenhaal does his best performance ever. This fucking movie right here, Nightcrawler. It is not MCU. It's not X-Men or anything. It is about a guy that takes pictures in the night and records videos for the news. Shit that's going on in the night, any robbings or muggings or car crashes or whatever. And then he sells them. That's what the nickname is, a Nightcrawler. Someone that records news and sells it to the broadcasters. So that nothing to do with the X-Men character, but a phenomenal movie nonetheless. Mulan. I think it's a good Disney movie. I mean, saying that, it's not one of my favourites, but that shows how good Disney is, because this is a pretty good animation. I'm actually came with a double pack with Mulan 2 that I've never even heard of. A lot of them have really weird sequels that no one ever hears of, but there we are. Now, this for 3, Jurassic Park 1, 2, The Lost World, and 3. So this is lovely, the trilogy here. I think it goes down in order every single time, but one's the best. One's the one I actually remember watching. The rest I can't remember. really watching. Even Jurassic Park I need to rewatch, because I haven't watched that in, I'd say, like 5 years, and I remember liking it, but obviously whenever you watch something you've only seen like once, maybe twice, and you don't watch it for like 5 years, you're like, I remember it being good. You got to go and rewatch it. You really do. Another movie that's meant to be really fucking good, that I have not seen and I want to watch, is Interstellar. I love this cast. Look, Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, and Michael Caine. Anne Hathaway and Jessica Chastain are two of my favourite actresses, so definitely want to check this one out. It's meant to be pretty good. This is the same year, I think, Nightcrawler didn't get nominated. I think that one got nominated, so it shows how stacked that year was. If you want a good year of film, go and look up 2014 movies, because there's a lot of films. The next one, we're going on to Emperor's New Groove and a double pack with Kronk's New Groove. Again, I'm not a huge fan of these double packs. Generally, they do them. You can't really get the Blu-ray by themselves, but with the Disney ones, I don't mind. But these are classics. I probably remember the show more than I remember these two movies, but this will be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to going back and rewatching this. And it's, the cast isn't the cast like that. It's too big of a cast for that show, but why not? Next one, another Jake Gyllenhaal that I have to watch that is meant to be pretty good as well is End of Watch. The thing is, I love Jake Gyllenhaal, but I haven't seen that many films. That's why I call him one of my favorite actors, because I'm just going to keep getting better. I've seen, like Zodiac, Donnie Darko, Nightcrawler, Brothers. I feel like there's one that I'm forgetting that's glaringly obvious, but he does some dope shit. That's meant to be really cool as well. So we're good. Now, I did this by alphabetical order, and I did not realise the 5 of my 6 steelbooks that I got are all A to D. So here we go. Dunkirk. This steelbook isn't really anything great, like, compared to the actual cover. It's pretty basic when it comes to a steelbook, just the name, title. I don't mind it. I think it works, but it doesn't look much different than the actual cover. But this movie was really good. I think the cinematic experience will probably beat the normal experience, because you got to have the atmosphere, you got to have the sound, but a very good movie, and basically the same price as the normal one, so I didn't want to not take up on that deal. The next one is one that I got, again, I think it was about $40, turned into 30, and I know this one's going to go out of print, and I know it's going to stay expensive anyway. Black Panther steelbook. This has only been out for a couple months. Picked this one up. I like it. I think I could have used the Black Panther name there, but it's a cool enough steelbook. It's legit steel for once. These usually aren't that color, but they actually are. I think the back art's probably better than the other art, and they have a small ass fucking font there. Again, sorry about the glare if you're getting any. I can never tell because I can't see my camera, and these lights are the only thing that keeps the lights going. That makes sense. You get it. All right. The next one, I really am liking this steelbook. This is Beauty and the Beast. This is a dope steelbook. I like the name. Just the simple artwork of the rose looks phenomenal. And then the back art's pretty cool as well. Normal spine. This was actually surprisingly good, the remake. And that steelbook is dope. I actually have both the original and the remake anyway, but I had to pick up that steelbook because it fluctuated in price for ages, like $15, and it'll be like $40. And I was like, oh, it's $15. I'm going to get it before it goes back up. Another one that I have not seen, it's actually a throwback. It's got the original Batman animation cast, like the live action Batman cast, doing this animation, Batman versus Two-Face. I'm actually really excited to watch this. The dope back art as well. The colours look awesome, and I'm really excited to go back and watch that one because it'd just be cool to see, the style they're doing, because it's the 2018 animation or 2017 animation that is, basically characterized to be in the 60s. So that'd be awesome. And the last one on my list, another steelbook, Alien Covenant. This is inexpensive, fluctuates in price as well, this steelbook. So I picked this one up. I actually did like this movie, probably one of my top Alien movies. But that was pretty good. I'm not generally huge Alien or Predator fan, so I can respect them, but I'm not, never dying to see them. But the the back art looks cool. But I'm going to do a classic hurdle up of all these titles for you without dropping them all, which probably will happen. I mean, wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if they all just dropped and, broke all my shit and I nearly knocked them. This will be fun. But here we go. If I can put it all together for you guys, I'd like to show you what it all looks like put up together, because it does look like a lot. You never realize how much there is. Again, I'm trying to move and put it around. I don't know if it's in frame. I can never see it. That's always the downfall of these things, is I can never see what you guys are seeing. So if that was the worst shot in the world, and I will realize this when I'm editing this, I apologize, but that ends this video, guys. Thank you. As I said before, you can subscribe, you can like, you can comment below what your favorite movie is there. If they're one of the blind buys that I got that you really suggest me going and seeing, whether it's Interstellar, End of Watch, whatever it is, let me know what I have to run and see as quick as possible. Obviously not run too far because it's in my collection behind me. But thank you guys for watching. That's it, I suppose. See you later. Have a good one.